I've recently installed a new fill valve and flapper in my toilet. I found it difficult to be sure that I was purchasing the correct fill valve. I discovered that putting the wrong fill valve in the toilet could waste up to 1 gallon of water per flush or cause low performance. I'm going to use Fluidmaster valves as an example. They are one of the most commonly found replacement flush valves found in big box hardware stores. I'll also touch on Corky brand and flappers. Currently at a big box hardware store, you'll probably find 2 Fluidmaster fill valves. Recently, I only found one of these being stocked, and it was for a low volume flush toilet. In 1994, all new toilets in the US were 1.6 gallons or less per flush. Prior to that time, toilets were 3.5 gallons to 7 gallons per flush. This is the box for Fluidmaster's 400A fill valve. On the front, it says Universal. Nowhere on the package does it indicate whether it's for a low volume flush toilet or a pre-1994 toilet. On their website, it does tell you that this valve is for a 3.5 gallon or larger per flush toilet. This is the package for a Fluidmaster 400 AHK. It's a kit that contains a fill valve, flush valve, flapper, gasket, and bolts. It doesn't say not to put it in a pre-1994 toilet. The only thing on the package that indicates it's for a low volume flush toilet is right here. It says 2 times greater bowl refill delivers a more powerful flush for 1.6 or lower gallon per flush toilets. Neither of the installation instructions mention anything about how many gallons per flush toilet the valves should be used on. The 2 valves look almost identical. This is the 400A and this is the 400 ARHR. The ARHR is a little taller. It has a blue cap, and where the water comes to fill the tank is a little bit higher than on the 400A. I use my water meter to test this one in my over 3.5 gallon per flush toilet, and it used a gallon more per flush than the 400A valve. I'd also like to mention that on the 400 AHK kit, there's a flapper that they call Universal Flapper, and you can adjust it for flapper speed. I also tested this flapper in my high volume toilet. Adjusting it correctly can save water. Misadjusting it can waste water. If you're interested in a video about that topic, there's a link in the box below the video. I'll also put a link on the bottom of the box to a video that explains how to determine if you have a high volume or low volume flush toilet. There's 2 common Corky fill valves found at big box stores. They both say Universal on the front of the packaging. On their website, it says that the Quiet Fill is for a 3.5 gallon per flush or more toilets, and the other is called the Platinum and is for 1.6 gallons per flush or less. The top of the high volume flush valve is black, and it just says Fluidmaster on top of it. The valve meant for 1.6 gallons per flush or less says Performax on the top of it and high refill. I hope this video may clear up some questions you have about which fill valve to put into your toilet and maybe save you some money on a lower water bill. A thumbs up is always appreciated, and thanks for watching.